The theme of the readings today is one of service and attention to do other people's work. Now this is the gospel when it is read. Everybody feel for Martha, really, you know. She's doing all the work, and her sister left her alone. And when Jesus told her, Martha, Martha, you're too busy, I give her advice, if I were in her place, okay, Lord, today we go eat out at McDonald's. We do nothing. But there's a lesson there that the Lord wants to give us. It's not only material work, only the spiritual, the preparation, this prayer is very, very important. This is taught there. There was a certain missionary who worked to Africa, in a very remote part of Africa. And he worked so hard, you know, he baptized thousands of people in that area. He built a church, he built a school, even a clinic. And because of his hard work, of course, he got sick and he had to go back to Europe, to his country, for some time to the hospital there to be healed from what he contacted there. Now, after a long time of recovery, he was able to go back to the mission where he worked so hard. To his surprise and utter disappointment, he discovered that the whole village had abandoned his church and turned to a local evangelical preacher. Even the church he built now had an evangelical signboard in front of it. What went wrong? He asked himself. How did this flourishing mission collapse overnight? What did I do wrong? He asked his some members that he saw there. What was wrong? Why did this happen? The truth hit him one day when a woman said to him, Father, you did a lot for us. You gave our children clothes and built up our village. But there was one thing you did not do. You did not bring us to know Jesus as our personal Lord and Savior. Doing the work of the Lord is great, but knowing the Lord of the work comes first. There was another case I heard last time in South America there, more or less the same lines. The priest built an area there with everything, gave the people what they needed and clinical help and so on. And many people then all of a sudden changed to an evangelist there. And the children like to show each time they go in front of this church that gave them so much. When they go to service, they go with the Bible in their hand, you know. Purpose, passing through the chair, the Bible, not telling the priest, this is what we wanted. Not all material things, this is what we wanted, you know, and these things happening all the time. This is a lesson for all of us. It's not what we do materially, but how we prepare in a spiritual way, how his relation with God, with Jesus is. The story of Jesus with Mary and Martha is not to invite us to choose between Martha or Mary. The true disciple needs to be both Martha and Mary. The point of the story is to challenge our priorities so that we come to see that the fellowship with the Lord, being with the Lord and hearing His word, should always precede the work that we do for the Lord. Do we have a program of daily fellowship with the Lord? When we do things to help other people, is it that following what our closeness to Christ is? Comes first, listen to His word, and then put it into practice? This is the question each one of us have to ask this week.